All right, thanks for joining us on Valley News Live, looking at the Dakota Magic Casino. Most areas across eastern North Dakota extremely quiet right now, and only a couple seeing stormy weather in portions of northern Minnesota. So isolated thunderstorms have developed across the area. Take a look at this. The possible hazards tonight: a couple of tornadoes will be possible, very large hail, and we could have some damaging wind gusts, with some areas getting localized winds over 70 miles per hour. Now let's get right to the radar. We still have an active tornado warning, but here's the good news. This is exiting Beltrami County right now. So this area, it's starting to exit, but it's stayed strong all the way through. Once it hit the upper Red Lake area, it became severe and has been producing hail and tornado reports since, and showing the signs of tight rotation as it's now crossing over the county line. So extreme southeastern Beltrami County, straight east of the Bemidji area is where you're looking at there. That's where the rotation is. That's where the tornado warning does continue. Now, we're watching very closely eastern North Dakota. The risk is there. There's a lot of fuel in the atmosphere for storms to form. We've had a few trying to form out here off to the west in western Stutsman County, and the upper level winds kind of blowing the tops right off of those storms. Now, reports: one tornado report, damage reported in and around that lower Red Lake area as the storm made its way through there, and numerous reports of golf ball size hail throughout central parts of Beltrami County, just north of the Bemidji area and out towards Black Duck, where they did get some of that damaging hail as well. Those storms are going to continue to trek southeast, and you can see here we have a wide area that is under a severe thunderstorm watch, meaning the ingredients are all here. If storms form, they could quickly become severe, producing some of the severe weather threats that we mentioned moments ago. It's 93 sizzling degrees at Hector International. Wind, it's from the southwest, gusting to nearly 30 miles per hour. Sticky out there with dew points in the 60s. It feels like it's in the mid-90s outdoors, and that sweltering heat spreads all the way across eastern North Dakota. Numerous 90s. We do have dry and quiet weather up in Langdon at 82 degrees, much more comfortable there. Sticky and hot in Lakes Country with upper 80s for both Beltrami and Otter Tail counties. Now, we do have a cooler pool of air in the wake of the thunderstorms that are working their way through north central portions of Minnesota. One more look at that radar, and here is what the area of concern is. Where you see the yellow circle, there's a slight risk of severe weather, meaning any storms that form in that area, the few that do, could become severe. We don't expect widespread storms. Your hour-by-hour forecast does show that potential being here in eastern North Dakota. And if storms fire this evening between 6 and 7 o'clock, here is when they likely will get going. Could be a little later. Sometimes our models are a little off on timing, but the atmosphere is very primed for strong storms. If they do, they'll move southeast fairly quickly, and by the time we get to 9 to 10 o'clock, they'll be moving south. So the area you saw covered by these storms has a best chance at seeing the thunderstorms tonight, as well as the ones that are exiting out of the Bemidji area as we speak. Now, heading into the deep overnight hours, it gets quiet. We'll briefly dip, see that, into the 50s up north, near 60 to 65 to start your Tuesday. Folks, another hot one. Light winds, sunny skies, and temperatures soaring through the 80s and into the 90s for many here in the Red River Valley and points off to the west. And upper 80s, once again, a rule for you viewers out across western Minnesota, with quiet conditions for our day. We can't rule out some showers as we go through your hump day. More on that in a second. 65 degrees to start your morning in Fargo. Temperatures ramping up with a few clouds. 92 as we go through your afternoon. We stay near 90 all the way till 8 o'clock at night. It's going to be another warm one for certain. This flower here knows how to be safe. Protect those eyeballs from the rays of the sun. Good idea, Annette. Thanks for sharing your fun photo of the hot weather here in the Northern Plains. Wednesday on hump day, a chance for some spotty storms. 88 degrees on Thursday as we begin a cooling trend that will carry us back to cooler weather, but still above average for this time of year for the weekend. One last check on the latest. The tornado warning continues. Oh, it did expire. So we do have a tornado warning for Beltrami County in our viewing area. Has expired. We'll continue to monitor for storms throughout the evening right here.
All right, thanks, Hutch. Keep us posted.